Hi, I'm Raya, and this is Wondering About Wolves. Today, we're doing the match review, Wolves versus Everton.
Yes, we are. Disappointing 2-1 defeat. But I suppose we better start looking at the agenda and see what we're talking about first.
Yeah.
What is it?
So first we've got goals.
The goals.
Yeah.
Okay, take it away then.
Well, the first goal was actually scored by Everton.
Everton got the first goal, and again, it was an early goal.
5 minutes.
This is becoming a worrying trend where we're conceding goals very early in games,
Yeah.
getting caught cold. James Rodriguez played the ball to Digne. Digne played it back across, and then a good finish from Iwobi. But from our point of view, again, we just seem to be not up to speed at the start of games. It seems to take us too long.
Too long to get into
it. And by then we're 1-0 down. So that was a disappointing start, obviously.
The next goal that was scored was by Neves.
Yes.
So that made it 1-1.
Yes. And what have you got about that goal? What are your thoughts on that goal?
Well, it was a really good goal. Like Nori, good assist as well.
Yeah, it was. He moved well with the ball,
he had a
took
good
his
game.
man on, whipped the cross in, and Neves, he scored. It was a volley, but it wasn't an easy goal, you know. That's a goal that a lot of people would sky. Somebody get the foot on that and he could balloon over the ball, but he controlled his volley well and made the finish look simple, but it was a well controlled volley and a good goal from Neves.
Yeah, and he's never scored in the box before.
From open play. From open play. Obviously he scored penalties, but from open play, you're right. That's the first time he scored in the box, and normally it's the long range efforts.
Yeah.
We nearly saw it. There's a couple in the second half. We'll get onto that.
Yeah, we'll get onto that. Then after that, Keane scored. Everton again.
Yeah, the winning goal of the game.
Yes. Always upsetting.
A towering header. We talked about this. You know, in the preview we said Everton have got some big guys.
Yep.
We thought Calvert-Lewin would be playing, and he wasn't. Richarlison came off the bench, but they've got Yerry Mina, they've got Michael Keane, they've got Godfrey. They've scored the most headed goals
in the league
of any team in the league. Sky Sports put that stat up. Most headed goals in the league, Everton. We spoke about it in the preview. We said this is a definite danger for us. And as we know, Wolves have got a poor record of conceded headed goals. So you've got Wolves with a poor record of conceded headed goals. Everton, the best in the league, at scoring headed goals. What do you think is going to happen? Everton are going to score a headed goal.
Yeah.
There you go. Next on the agenda.
Well, there we have got Dylan's Fact of the Day.
To celebrate Everton's victory, James Rodriguez listened to his Shakira album all the way home.
Thanks for that, Dylan. Right, next on the agenda, we've got player ratings.
Okay, then tell us what you've scored each player.
For Patricio, a 6 out of 10.
6, fair enough, because he didn't have a lot to do, and he didn't do particularly well for the goals. You know, you couldn't really blame him, but I thought the second goal, the headed goal, he seemed a bit flat-footed.
Yeah, he needed to be on his toes, ready to...
Didn't even pull out a dive for that one.
No.
So, 6.
Semedo, an 8. He did very well today.
He's looking better and better, isn't he, Semedo? Yeah. When we bought him from Barcelona, this is the player we was expecting to get. And he showed in the last 2 games what he's all about.
Yeah.
He played against Palace, and today he's played very well again, and he went on a lot of marauding runs.
Like Traore,
Almost taking the mantle of Traore, running with the ball well. Yeah, I agree. I would have given Semedo an 8 myself.
Yeah, next Cody, a 7.
Yeah.
Steady game, yeah.
Steady game for Conor Cody. I think a 7's a fair mark.
Same with Sice, a 7.
Yeah, much the same. You know, they weren't outstanding, but I think 7 out of 10.
Yeah. 8 Nori, an 8.
That's an interesting one, because recently we've been marking him lower.
6.
We've been giving him
maybe a 7.
6 or 7s, haven't we? But today I think he deserves an 8. He got the assist for Neves' goal.
Good assist.
And just generally played well. And like Semedo, taking the ball,
Pushing,
running with it, dribbling, taking people
Yeah,
on,
trying
giving
to
us a
create
good, trying to
chances.
create, giving us a good option offensively. So yeah, I think 8 for 8 Nuri
Yeah.
as well.
Dendonker a 7.
Yeah, 7. Dendonker is a funny one because
Yeah.
he did well in a lot of aspects of the game. You know, his work
Yeah.
rate was good, breaking up the play was good, helping us keep possession was good. And he got on the end of things again. But yet again, everything he got on the end of, he fluffed his lines.
Yeah, he needs to get
He's
his
got
chances.
he's got to start it in the back of the net because he had 2 or 3 chances there. When he got to the chance, he got there on the right time, but his finishing has been letting us down. So although he was getting on the end of things,
Yeah.
I think he's got to be doing better with some of the chances he's getting the end on. And can I say about Dendonker as well, for their goal, I think he could have got a bit tighter to Andre Gomez to block the cross.
Yes.
If he gets another yard or 2 closer, I
That
think he
might
can
have
block the
blocked
cross. So, you know, a little bit of criticism there for Dendonker
Yeah.
as well.
Next we've got Neves, an 8.
He was good one, Neves.
Scored
Yeah.
and he was always
Yeah.
doing good balls, and he's a hard worker.
And people don't notice
Yeah.
that, Raya. You know, people talk about his passing a lot, his long-range shooting ability, but I tell you what, he worked hard again today. He broke up the play. He won a lot of tackles, and then when he gets it, he distributes it well.
Yeah.
He scored, and he was unlucky not to score again.
Oh.
He had that big dipping volley. Remember that volley?
Oh, yeah.
That went just past the post.
Just past
And
it
then
that
with a
far.
free kick, he hit the angle
angle.
of bar and post. So, you know, he had a
Yeah.
great game. Probably man of the match, wasn't he? Neves.
Yeah, that's
Do you
right,
reckon?
yeah.
Yeah, probably man of the match.
And then Martino, a 7. He went off.
Yeah,
as
he did
well.
go off, yeah. He was
Yeah.
okay. Steady game, 7, yeah, fair enough.
Next we've got Gibbs White, a 6. He went off as well. But,
Yeah, he only played an hour, didn't he?
yeah.
Gibbs White. A 6 you've given him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes I think you look at
But
something he
that's
did and you think,
good.
oh yeah, good, well played. And then other times he does something and you think,
Yeah,
You know.
could have done better.
could have done better.
Yeah.
So a 6, and he only played an hour as well,
Yeah.
so 6 fair enough for Gibbs White.
No, Silva, a 5. He went off as well, but
Yeah, frustrating.
frustrating.
Disappointing. He had the one chance that he hit the target with and the keeper saved, but I think a player who's playing with confidence, a striker who's in the goals, buries that.
Yeah.
Buries it. He didn't hit it with any conviction.
He's not powerful enough.
Not powerful enough, easy for the goalkeeper to save. And I think his general performance wasn't great again, so yeah, 5.
And then finally, Neto, a 7.
Oh, he was alright again, Neto. Yeah, he's always looks dangerous.
Yeah.
Positive player.
Definitely.
Perhaps didn't create as much in the second half as the first half. I think he
Yeah.
was involved a little bit more. So a 7 overall for him. Yeah, I think it's a fair score. Did you mark the subs as well? Did you get them?
Yes.
Okay.
For Catrone, I gave him a 6. He wasn't on for long.
Yeah, you can't really give him more than that because he wasn't on for long. He ran about, but he didn't really get involved.
Yeah, needed to create more and try
Yeah.
and get that.
Yeah, he was on the periphery of the game one. He
Yeah.
never really got involved enough. Catrone.
Next, Vitina, a 7. He was
Yeah.
bright. He tried to get
In the little spaces.
Yeah. in
He,
little
he
space.
picks up some nice positions.
Yeah.
Vitina does. He finds little gaps on the pitch, and then when we find him, he's able to turn and pick a nice pass himself or move with the ball. I thought Vitina looked bright. I thought it was a
Yes.
bright. I know he wasn't on the pitch for long, but it was a bright cameo, and I think he's putting his name in the hat for a starting place. I think he's saying to Nuno, you know, give me a chance because when he's showing himself, he's been quite good.
And then Hoover, a 6. Look, he tried his best. He didn't necessarily make a big mistake, sort of thing.
Yeah, a 6 is fair enough because as well he was playing out of position.
Yeah,
he was a
different
defender
position.
who we was asking to play in Traore's position, wide right.
position.
And he did his best, he worked hard,
He tried,
but
yeah.
he hadn't got that creativity that we missed today in Traore. We did miss Traore today.
Definitely.
So is that the end of the scores for the players?
Yes.
So what's next on the
The
agenda?
general performance.
The general performance.
Yeah.
Okay, what have you thought about that then?
So for the first half, I gave an 8 out of 10. We
Yeah.
did very well, I think, and
Yeah.
we got that goal.
Yeah, and apart from the slow start, when I thought, you know, the first like five minutes or so again, I thought we was just napping again. You know, it just took us a while to get into it. But then once we did, the stats showed on Sky Sports that we had double the amount of touches in Everton's box that they had in ours. We had more possession, more shots on target. So I thought it was a pretty positive first half. So an 8 for the first half. I'd say that's fair.
For the second half, a 6. We did okay, but we wasn't as dangerous as Sam against Palace.
Yeah,
Peter.
6 for the second half. Yeah. Like you say, it was okay. I don't think it was poor second half. I think the game was pretty balanced and even. I mean, Everton weren't creating nothing.
No.
The second half, it wasn't like Everton was creating anything, but although we was having a lot of the ball, we struggled to create chances ourselves in the second half. In the first half, we was more dangerous. Second half, not as dangerous. So I think 6 for the second half. So overall score for the performance, what would you say?
7 out of 10.
A 7 out of 10 overall.
Yeah.
So, is that the last item on the agenda?
Now we've just got signing off.
Signing off, okay.
Well, me and Dad have been practicing this, haven't we?
We have been practicing, but because Wolves have lost tonight, can I give it a miss? Because I'm not really.
Oh,
I'm a bit down.
We've been practicing it.
I'm not really in the mood.
Come on, just have a go.
If you like the video, do a like. Also, somehow you got to do a subscribe. Find where that is. It'll be on the computer.
It's a subscribe.
A subscribe.
Comment down below. Comment.
And if you want to make any comment at all about Wolves or comment about us, send us a letter.
No. It's just put it down below in the comment section.
Yeah.
So, make sure you join us next time for the Wolves versus Albion match preview.